Welcome to Thoughts on Thursday. It's Reverend Miller.
And Stuart Holmes.
We are finishing up what we call our school year of worship, and then we'll be moving into summer worship. And so this Sunday is Music Sunday. Next Sunday after that will be Father's Day, and then we'll have Graduation Sunday on June 25th. And then for July and August, we'll be in more of a summer worship schedule. This Sunday, the 11th, right? Am I right? The 11th,
Yes.
We are the last Sunday of choir. And so that's why we call it Music Sunday.
For this season.
For this season. They'll be back hopefully in September sometime. And so we call it Music Sunday to celebrate worship, celebrate music, and also celebrate the choir's dedication throughout this past year. And so we often use what Stuart just played, when in our music God is glorified. And if you read my weekday message, I said there was a fourth verse that we don't have. And did not Jesus sing a psalm that night when utmost evil strove against the light? Then let us sing for whom he won the fight. And so who did he win the fight for? For all of us. For the world, for sinners, the lost, the broken, the tax collectors, those who are pushed to the margin. And our sermon title is For Life. And we're looking at a gospel lesson Matthew and Old Testament Hosea, as they, especially in the Matthew, looking at really kind of legalism plus why did Jesus come? And I title it For Life. Jesus' message of reconciliation and salvation is for life. And that's what we're going to be looking at in our worship service, thinking about, and what made me think of that more too, and for this, is that why do we come to church every Sunday? We do come for life, for forgiveness, for grace, for fellowship, all these wonderful things. And I think we'll be able to bring those in a little bit. And I do want to mention for summer, we always try to do something a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we picked hymns, gospel hymns, and we took suggestions. I did a little research with Stuart, and we use hymns, psalms, and spiritual songs, which comes from the Presbyterian Church USA. And we've used this hymn for 25 years. And so I compiled a list that includes Reverend Marston's tenure and my tenure. And I compiled a list of the top 50 hymns, the hymns we have sung the most. Do you care to wager what the first number one most sung one is?
Amazing Grace?
No, that wasn't even on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory. That's a big hymn, so I can see why that's often been selected. So what I'm doing with that list of 50 hymns, we need 30 hymns for the summer. I'm going to be sending that list out, and I'll take requests from that list of 50, and then we'll place them in. And I believe we sang Joyful, Joyful 60 times in the last 25 years. And then it drops down to 40, and then 30 and 20, a lot of 20s. And so I'll also show how many times we have sung it in the past.
Wow.
So it'll be fun. This will be a way for you to interact and also pick the hymns we sing for the summer. And I'm hoping, because people do leave during the summer, if these are the top sung hymns for our church, hopefully they're familiar hymns too. And then we'll easier to sing. We'll see.
Yeah.
Leave it to the pastors to pick the wrong hymns, but that's what we're doing for the summer.
Neat.
I can add more thoughts, but I think that's enough.
It makes me wonder why they cut out that fourth. Oh, they have 4 and 5.
Well, no, we have 4 in our hymnal, right?
Why did they cut out the 5th?
They cut out the 4th.
Oh, they cut out the 4th. I see what you're saying. Okay.
None of our hymns have all the verses in them, I don't think.
Yeah, but that 4th verse is really powerful.
I know. They talk to the editors. What do the Presbyterians know what they're doing?
Hey, careful. And on that note, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Oh, music this Sunday. Of course, it's a special Sunday for me because it celebrates everything that the choir has done. And I want to be able to say thank you to them musically. So we have, in addition to that, when in our music God is glorified hymn, which is going to be the subject of the prelude, we have a few other things that are coming into the service. One is a duet with John Lang and Bob Willett singing Sound the Trumpet, which is a Henry Purcell.
Henry Purcell, of course.
I had a little laugh in the office. They said, well, how come that anthem has so few words? I said, well, because it's Henry Purcell, who, like Handel, repeated words. Sound the trumpet, sound the trumpet, sound the trumpet, sound, 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 sound the trumpet, 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 sound, sound. So it was kind of a funny moment in the office. So that's a wonderful little duet.
And that'll come after the sermon.
That's after the sermon. Then our actual anthem this Sunday is an anthem dearly loved by many people, Going Home, based on the New World Symphony text. It is one that has been played in Dvorak's New World Symphony, has been picked up by many people. So the choir is going to do a fairly straightforward version of that. It was interesting to me that as we get into the summer months here, we find more and more people are drifting off, and it's a problem for how many people am I going to have, and this is an anthem that's written for 6 different voices. Well, we don't have 6 voices. Not many choirs do anymore.
No.
So we're going to kind of change the anthem.
I
a
usually
little bit.
sing a song in 6 different voices
that-
because I go all over the place. But that's something
I
different.
should have asked him to take that 6. I'll give you the 7th part. So that is our theme, and I'll just play just a little bit. So that's our anthem, beautiful anthem. And then I'm doing a little bit different. I usually play a huge postlude for Choir Sunday, but I think I'm going to play Dick Fry's Trumpet Jubilation. Dick was the minister of music and organist at the Methodist Church here in Ridgewood, and wrote,
Famous name for Ridgewood, right?
yeah, he's well known. And he wrote this wonderful little piece that I'll end the time with.
All right.
Today.
You have a trumpet theme going on.
I do.
Even though you play the king of the instrument,
Yeah.
you are...
Oh, I'm a trumpet lover, and we have a wonderful trumpet in the back.
Are we racing horses?
Yeah, so to speak. So that is our.
All right.
That's
Those
our,
are some thoughts rambling all over the
We're
place.
rambling
But
today.
It's fun. As we think about worship, we hope to see you in worship either in person or on YouTube and Facebook. Have a great day.